Welcome back to WTF with Tracy and Friends. Today is Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. Guys, welcome back.
Welcome.
It is the most fun you can have on a Wednesday night with your clothes on. You know that, right?
Ooh, my favorite
Although
thing.
I don't look like I have clothes on.
You
in
look
the
amazing
monitor.
in your mustard sweater.
In your gold.
Love it.
My gold, it looks like my skin.
No, it doesn't.
On the monitor, it does.
Wait, I love when you see people that are wearing like khaki pants that are but they're tight,
Oh,
and
like
from
tight,
far away they
yeah.
look naked. We call them ass pants.
Yeah. And then you find yourself just staring at them. Like,
Yeah.
Staring.
It's
Trying to
wow.
get
so
your
funny.
mind to understand what's happening,
Yep.
right?
Khaki skinny jeans. It's a thing.
Yep.
Just ass pants.
Or like, who made flesh tone leggings?
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, same concept. Yep.
And if you have any cellulite, it shows it all.
Every
Woof.
little, it really does look naked.
It does, for sure.
All right. Well, note to self:
Happy Wednesday.
don't wear flesh-colored leggings. Okay. So back to school. We've been back to school for a week. How are you doing? Are you back in the swing of things?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'm not. I forgot to pick Cole up.
Oh,
Oh, you
Because-
always do that, though.
Thanks, Allie. I don't always do that. I'm working and I lose track of time.
No, like, at least, like, once a month, right? I'm just kidding.
Are you?
No.
but she no longer lives as close to the school. Well, he
It's
no longer
it's
goes.
a different time. It's
Right.
about a half hour earlier. So I
So you're still in, like, previous...
totally forgot. Exactly. I'm still in like elementary school mode. So he called me. He's like, "Are you picking me up?" I said, "I'll be right there in 2 minutes."
I'm on my way. There's traffic.
There's traffic.
There's traffic on Hempstead.
I was like, "Why don't you just start walking home? just start, you'll be there before I get to you."
What do you mean? I'm here. I'm looking for you.
You don't see me?
That's so funny. I'm at the back of the line. Hold on, I'll be up there in a minute. Could you imagine?
Oh, funny.
But I love to see on Facebook all the photos of the, first day back at school. Do you like that?
I don't have Facebook.
Do you like that? Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Like what?
All the back
Sorry,
to
I
school
was paying
photos.
attention to Gina.
The back to school photos that everybody felt like the
Oh,
first day
yeah.
back, and I love that. That's like the best part about Facebook for me, like the birthdays and the first day of school. Like I love.
And
to
I
see
love when
everybody.
people do the first day and then like the last day photos and you see how much the kids have like grown.
You know what? I don't do that. Maybe I should.
So I have some like nieces and nephews who do that, and it's like, it's crazy
It's cute.
how much
and,
they grow.
and I think I do know what you're talking about, and I think it's cute because usually the first day they're all put together,
the
everything is
last day is
perfect.
like-
The last day they need a haircut. Their
disheveled.
buttons
Or
are
the
all.
best is like the first day of school, like like getting ready to go on the school bus and then coming home and they're like disheveled and like
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
unkempt.
what happened to you?
Exactly.
This is funny. So he had all these papers to fill out, and the teachers give their syllabus, and the students have to sign you print their name and then sign it at the bottom. So Cole prints his name and then his signature.
Does he not know cursive?
He doesn't know cursive, so his signature was just COLE in all caps.
Wait,
and
so-
I died. I thought it was so
I
funny.
knew the whole cursive thing is like a thing now, but they don't even teach the kids how to sign their name?
I think
No.
it's like a one-day thing.
Yeah, it was.
I
It was during COVID when Cole had it, and it was
Okay.
like a week.
I mean,
of
don't
like,
get me
here's
wrong.
a handout and do that.
If
Like it
I
was
sign
nothing.
enough papers like in a row, I'm just like, psh.
That's all you need, a little swirly swirl. But it was
fun.
his
That's
name
funny.
in caps, like just his first name in all
No
caps.
cursive, no even
no.
trying. Like,
And then
just-
I said, "Come here, show me how to write your name in cursive." It was so funny. Like it was all like weird.
loops and I think it's wild that they don't teach kids cursive anymore.
Yeah.
He can't
I
read.
think it's sad.
He can't really. If I were to write something in cursive, he would not be able to read it.
No, same. My niece is like, I wrote her like a message, and my sister-in-law's like, you need to rewrite that. I'm so sorry, but like,
Yeah.
she doesn't know how to read cursive.
I left him a list of chores in cursive.
I write like a hybrid though.
You should have
couldn't.
said, "What font do you want me to write it in?"
Right.
Sans.
So I then started writing his lists. in cursive, and then I would print it underneath because he's got to
Right.
learn how to read it. He's
Well,
going to
especially
encounter
that's like your
it.
everyday handwriting too.
Yeah, mine is a hybrid too. Like I
Yeah.
go back and forth between the printing and the cursive.
But you have that neat, like, Catholic school penmanship.
I kind of, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not real
they
neat.
Start us like in first grade with cursive in Catholic
yeah.
school, and like that was a big thing, penmanship.
Yes, like with the 2 lines with the dotted line in
Yeah.
between, and you had to.
Pages upon pages of handwriting.
And I don't think they need to do it the way we did it, like so drilled into you. But I think they should do it more than they do.
2 fingers apart
Oh my God,
on the
yeah.
page. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like ours. My teachers were militant about it. To sit up, proper posture, turn your paper. Like it was a whole thing.
Put your hand like this, hold your paper.
Yeah. Crazy.
So Tracy, besides for getting cold at school, how are you adjusting?
Well,
so
I'm
no,
really
Noah-
struggling.
Are you
Noah's
remembering
now
his lunches?
Out. Right?
Yes, I'm remembering his lunches, but he did forget his lunch the other day. Like he didn't have room actually in his bag.
Yeah.
They can't bring regular backpacks. They can only use like the drawstring. All right, they could bring a backpack, but in the school they can only then use a drawstring bag. So it's like who's gonna do all that? And like, the
Wait.
laptop is so heavy.
You're joking, right? Like
No.
they can't have like a normal backpack?
No, it
Not
has
in
to
the
be-
classroom.
It has to be a drawstring bag, like in the hallways and in the classrooms.
So if they bring a regular backpack with them, where do they put it?
In their locker. He would have to put it in his locker, take the things out, put it in his drawstring bag. And if anybody knows Cole, like he's just too chaotic to
that's too
handle
many
any-
steps.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't carry my backpack around, but I carry my books. They don't
Right.
carry books anymore.
No.
They don't
Bags it
have
is?
books anymore.
Yeah, they don't. That's
It's
true.
just the laptop.
The laptop and like the notebooks and the papers and his lunch like barely fit in there, so he was just gonna carry it
And he
and he
forgot.
left it. But I didn't even bring it. First of all, he could buy lunch, and I knew like when he gets home, he's so hungry. His lunch is at like 10,
Yeah.
15. It's like so early,
Yeah.
so he's always starving when he gets home.
I
so
think
he
mine
ate
was
it.
that early in high school,
Yeah.
like 10:30.
I don't remember. But the other thing we were talking about was number 2 pencils. Like,
Do they even make them anymore?
do they make any other kind of pencil? Is there any other kind of pencil? Like, is there a number 1 or a number 3 pencil?
Not. I don't know. I don't know. Like, are those decorative ones? Do we know what they are? Or are they number 2?
mean-
I use mechanical pencils.
You
always
still need to
break
use
on me.
pencils on a regular basis?
I do at work for my schedule.
Oh, scheduling. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, that's
I have it on a
Yeah.
computer. I have it on my iPad, but I can't always turn my iPad on, log on. Like, so
Yeah.
I keep a book at my
No,
station,
that makes sense.
and I write down color formulas too. So
That makes sense. No, I don't ever have I never have a need for a pencil.
yeah.
But then in that one moment where I need one, I was taking my a couple of years ago. Had to redo my boater's license test. You needed to bring a pencil with you
what do you mean you had to retake your test?
because the state was so backed up. I couldn't get a copy of my boater's license. It was going to be faster and easier if I just did the test again
Oh,
and get the permit paper to bring with
I
me.
was gonna say
Huh.
I took my test 23 years ago, and I
know.
just got a
I
copy.
couldn't find my boater's license, but because of COVID, it was right around COVID time.
Right.
Honestly.
Or it was literally 2020. They weren't the state wasn't open, or they weren't processing.
Don't they put that right on your driver's
No.
license?
So they do the fresh water on your driver's license, not the title one. It's a separate license.
If I had to take that test, I would fail. I would, and I don't know how many honks to do before you go around and
No, I know.
flash the lights.
But the thing
Oh my
is,
gosh.
like, I was gonna.
I think if I took the test, they would never let me on a boat.
you couldn't even get on as a passenger.
I think they would say, don't ever get on a boat. You're not allowed near water.
you're a hazard.
I am.
You're a
No.
danger to all. You're
I'm gonna write no across your test.
a menace to society. That's what you are.
To the marine world, I am a menace.
Did you hear they caught the
Oh,
convict
thank goodness.
Oh.
from the
Only this
Chester
morning,
County
yeah.
Prison?
He had an eagle shirt on.
Wait, Wait, that's what our coworker said too. And then she's like, by the time they showed him like getting off the transportation, he was like, he didn't have the Eagles shirt on anymore. They're like, everyone who caught him was like, well, you can't be affiliated with the Eagles.
They punched him in the face and then
took
put
off
him
his
down on
Eagles
Well,
Did you
shirt.
see?
he
It was
was-
all bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
guess
was-
what? He just-
Oh, yes. His face was covered in blood.
I mean, yeah, he deserves whatever he gets.
yeah, he does.
I did not see the.
He was mangled. But that
How
whole
did he
story-
elude?
I can't wait. They have to make a movie out of it. Like I don't watch the news. I don't really know.
I love the
what'll
videos of
happen.
him like crab walking up the.
Yeah. Hello. Thankfully,
what?
they arrested. They fired the person who was supposed to be watching that monitor.
Wait, go back. What happened? Go back. Rewind.
He scaled the wall out of the prison. He,
Yes.
like Allison said, he crab walked.
hands on one wall,
It was-
feet on the other wall, all the way up.
And he
until
shimmied
was able-
himself up, and it shows it on the monitor. So if the guard that was supposed to be watching the monitor was watching it, he would never have gotten out.
Yeah.
Who could watch a monitor for an 8-hour shift? Could anybody
That's literally your
really
job.
do that?
You had one job.
That's one job. Watch that monitor for 8 hours. I wouldn't do it either.
No. I mean, I'm
How could you?
assuming he gets paid pretty good.
So he did get fired though.
He got fired. That's what they said on the news.
But it's fascinating though how he eluded everybody for that long. Like,
In today's day and age, like
I know.
I think there's cameras everywhere.
I think he had to have
Yeah.
help from the outside. Like somebody had to help him.
I mean, was someone waiting to like?
It seemed like he was going to people's houses because he was caught on Ring camera.
Well, and he wasn't he hiding out in his friend's basement for one of the houses in the basement.
don't
for a
know.
while.
I said his first mistake, he should have immediately gotten one of those like safety vests and a clipboard because when you're dressed like that,
People
you
run
do so
from
much
you.
shit. Like people do not
People
question-
run from you.
Yes, I mean you a clipboard and
Oh, there it is.
one of those vests can get really far in life. They can.
It's
Who's going to
true,
argue? It's like a
though.
symbol of authority.
Very true.
People won't question you. And then the I'm stuttering. I can't even get it out. So we talked about this last week. You weren't here, but we didn't get to talk about it on air. We had a jam-packed
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you-
What was it?
No, it was just all right. The title of our show, WTF with Tracy and Friends.
Oh,
Tell us that you didn't.
I didn't know what that meant.
You didn't know.
I thought
She
I
did
knew what
not
it meant.
know that
You didn't get the WTF is also with Tracy and
No,
Friends?
I
She
didn't.
got it at that moment.
No, I didn't get it at that moment. When you said it is when I went, oh, it is?
All this time. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It just
I
keep
had no
thinking about it.
idea. I
That's
think we
amazing.
we could have a segment, stupid shit Jen does or thinks. Because today,
No.
when I had my phone on the charger, when I was putting the case back on, I got it, my shirt caught in it. And I couldn't get my shirt out. And it jammed in there so tight that I couldn't get it.
Couldn't get the case off?
No. Oh,
That was
no.
as I was walking out the door.
Yikes.
To come here?
Yeah.
Oh, good thing. I
probably
mean, good thing got your shirt. Like,
It's
you
like-
could have got a nipple or something. Like, I don't know. Like,
I wouldn't be here if that were the case. I think I'd have to go to the hospital.
Excuse me, Tracy. I think I need to sit this one out. My nipple got caught in my phone case.
caught in my phone case. Like, that's the kind of shit that happens to me.
I lost a nipple
What's the nipple?
in a phone accident.
Phone accident. Oh my gosh.
That's
These
crazy.
phones have come a long way. I dropped my phone in the pool like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, maybe like 3 weeks ago. But I got it out in like a second, and
It's fine.
It worked. It was fine. I couldn't believe it. It's like a few years ago. If you had done that, you have to put it in the bag of rice,
and
or
that
whatever.
wouldn't do anything.
have
I
to
just
do that.
love these phones
Yeah,
came a long way.
they really have. Remember when we used to open them like the flip phone? I want to go back to that. I would love to be off the grid. Like I don't want to.
We're
But then how would
we're
you
slamming a
tickety-tock?
phone was a good thing. Like,
How would I TikTok? I TikTok on my iPad at night in bed.
Okay.
wait, so we're gonna go back to flip phones, but we're gonna keep the iPads?
Yeah. How else are you going to TikTok? I mean, I go to bed at 9 o'clock, and that's when I do my thing.
True that.
All right. Let's tell us about your new family member.
Oh, so I got a new family member. He's adorable. He's a little corgi puppy named Winston. Me and my brother adopted him a week and a half ago.
So cute. I want a corgi now.
Oh my god. And he literally lays, like, you know the videos of the corgis just like laying there on his back?
Yes.
He will 100% lay there like that on his back.
How old is he?
Well, when we adopted him, 10 weeks, so probably like 11 weeks now.
Okay. Oh, so cute.
He has no business being that cute. He is adorable.
so cute. He literally looks like a stuffed animal that has come to life.
Right. Aw.
But he's also like a newborn baby who's teething and like the worst thing in the entire world as well.
Yeah.
Show her. She got to show her the picture.
I'll show
Show
you.
everybody the picture. We'll zoom in.
No one can see.
We'll zoom in. Fantasy football. We started with last week, week 1. Let's tell everybody about our teams. First of all, we did the auto draft.
Oh my God.
Isn't he so cute?
Oh my God. I love him. I can smell his puppy breath just through the picture.
Can you see that? He's super cute.
No,
He
they
is
can't see that.
Winston. We love him. Really makes me want to get another dog.
Did it.
I think I do.
So fantasy football.
Fantasy football. We did. Okay, we were originally going to do it, just our own draft, but then when I looked at it and set it up, I said, "There's no way. We're not equipped for
You're
that.
like-
We don't know what we're doing." I mean, I just
Speak for
saw
yourself.
the stats and the numbers, and my head has exploded. I said, "Forget it. We're doing auto draft." Also, it was like 2 days before drafted, so like we had
True.
to do auto draft. Maybe next year we can actually
Well, now that I,
draft our own teams.
my hardest thing was downloading the app and creating an account.
I know. I called Tracy. I was so invested. So invested. I was like, Tracy, you had us doing this. I'm invested. Why can't we start? She's like, it's
Oh.
Jen.
Why didn't you call me or text me and be like,
I should have, but I was like team leader.
But as soon as
Get
you
your
did it,
players.
they put us in for the next day for the draft. So we got our team drafted. Apparently, since there's only 4 of us in our league, like all of our teams are stacked. We've got great teams, yeah. So, but you little brat, you call me and you're like, I got the worst team. It says
Okay.
I'm going to finish 4th place.
So did anyone else get those emails?
Yes.
So I got the draft. Grade B. You have the worst team. You're going to rank 4 out of 4. Like, last place. It's like, call Tracy. I was so upset. I was like, what? I could have stacked this better than the computer did.
Uh-huh. And now she's in 1st place after week 1. Like,
how do I know what
way
place
ahead,
I'm in?
too.
Like 50 points ahead of like,
Yeah.
the next person.
yeah.
I don't even know how to read my thing.
You gotta get in there and play around. You, Jen, had 2 players that didn't even play, so you got 0 points
Yeah,
for 2
for
players.
those.
Yeah, Travis.
So
Kelce.
we
Travis Kelce, we're looking at you.
looking at you.
He's too busy hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we're kind of excited. We're here for it, right?
I'm here for
I
it.
am.
I'm a little jealous because I love him and I'd rather him hang out with me. But if anybody, I'm okay with T Swift.
Yeah.
Right. When you think about it, he's not going to just like come to Hamilton and like be
You
like,
don't know that. I
You're
can't
right.
take your negativity right now.
Such a naysayer.
His brother plays what, half an hour
Yeah, that's
over
true.
the bridge?
That's true.
Who knows?
You're right. You never know.
You got
I can't believe though how much work goes into a fantasy football
oh my
team.
gosh, I know.
And guys out there watching, let me just say, if you put half of that effort into your relationship,
You would have such a
Yeah.
good life.
you really would. Your life would be so much better. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this.
I know
And
a
we didn't even
couple-
put any money into it.
No,
Oh,
we
there's-
should have.
We have to.
We should have.
We like, let's do it now. I figure $25 each, and the
Well,
winner gets
I am
100.
not doing that now that I'm in last
for the whole
place.
thing.
Not a week. I said each
Woof.
in. No,
Okay, fine.
I am not doing
Because
it.
you're
I'm in
winning.
last place.
damn it. All
I'll put
right.
$100 in. No,
How about the winner buys drinks?
Or
All
how
right.
about the
So
winner
I-
will go out after a show and the winner will get their drinks bought for them by the losers.
Okay. Yeah, well, why would winner buy drinks? That doesn't
Right.
make sense.
Just flipping the tables. See if you would notice.
So I have known a couple of, guy friends who have done fantasy leagues. And, like, sometimes the stakes are really high. Like, the absolute loser has to go and pay for the whole league at, like, a nice steakhouse, a whole dinner at a nice steakhouse. Like, the one who comes in complete last.
Wow.
Or, like, the winner gets a trophy. Like, I know people who go all out for these fantasy leagues.
Huh.
Besides just money, because some people will play for money.
Right.
But these people will play for, like, bragging, like...
Other things.
Bob's in one, and they have a trophy, a big cup, and they have to
They
get,
pass
they
it
have the little things engraved with their name on it each year, the winner.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Then they get together, like, they drink out of it. You know,
Can we make
the whole thing.
ours, like, a microphone at the top?
I guess.
For, like, a podcast?
You know what? You're hired.
You just got a job.
Yeah, you make one.
You're hired.
Do it. And then every year we could put the.
Go get a Barbie microphone and do it.
Let's tell everybody what our team names are.
Oh, mine
You
is
would make me
Fly Eagles Fly. Because
Fly Eagles fly. You go.
it wasn't very creative, but you were
didn't have much
texting
time.
me.
You didn't have time. We needed you. We needed you in. We had to get our draft done. My team is 50 Shades of Trey.
What's Patty's?
Patty's is bring it. Take it to the banks.
Take it to the banks.
There's a player, Banks, on the Giants. Apparently, I don't know. What's yours? What's your team name, Allie?
Ligma Dicker.
You win for the best name.
Ligma Dicker. And now
You need to win. You need to win because we need to buy you drinks
I
just
was
for the
worried
game.
that they were gonna like
The name.
kick me off because it's like no vulgar names. Or,
right, absolutely no profanity. And she was like, "It auto picked this name for me."
I told Tracy
said,
it auto-picked
no,
it.
it did not. Absolutely not. I don't believe that.
But it was my birthday.
I just did.
It was my birthday weekend, and I may not have fully comprehended what was happening at that moment.
Okay. I like it.
Somebody took her phone and named her team Ligma Dicker.
I like it.
I love it.
But I didn't recall that happening, so I told Tracy, I was like, the app.
No, I did the auto pick name.
So who named it for you?
My good friend Amanda, her husband, Mike.
Good job, Mike.
Mike, we commend you.
Shout out Mike.
We got to buy Mike a drink.
Who
That's
likes
a
the
great
Yes.
Dicker.
Ligma Dicker. Love it. All right. Well, that's it for fantasy football week 2. You got to, I think on like Saturday, like we got to all look at our teams.
All right.
I've already
regroup and-
I only-
rotated.
Are you like not even going to do it now because you lost the first week?
No, I already
I-
rotated. some
I
of my
only
players.
really truly understand reality football. I don't understand the whole fantasy thing.
I don't
So,
either.
like,
but
pretend like all of these
I-
players are one team.
I get that, but I don't know what I'm looking at on my phone.
Oh.
Like,
Alright.
I need to see them all play together, not watch the one-on-one team. Like, that
Yeah.
kind of makes my head explode.
it's a lot. It's a lot
Yeah.
to take in. All right. Well, we'll give you a tutorial after this
We should
show.
have a sit down, yeah.
Sounds good. Do you know what it's time for?
What's the time for?
Is it Am I the Asshole? Because we haven't done that in a while.
We have some of those.
Or is it time for...
I think it's time for our joke off.
Are we gonna? Are
We're
we
gonna-
joking
we're
off?
gonna-
We're gonna joke off. We're joking. Off.
Okay.
Our joke off. Are you ready?
I got to get in.
Did you get some jokes?
I got one.
I told you to get more. All right.
I brought like 10 to the table.
All right. So here are the rules. We have to look. You have
I
to
can't
look
even
at
remember the punchline right now.
us.
I gotta
Fine.
think
You don't
of
have
it.
it written down?
All right. Why don't we do this? We'll do, if you want, we'll tell.
I know the punchline now.
We'll tell you. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I might not say it right, but
Do you want to save your jokes for next week?
no.
We'll do another joke off.
I have
We're
one
doing a
joke,
round- yeah.
Yeah, we'll
and
do
we're
jokes.
putting it out there tonight.
All right. So here are the rules.
Okay.
You have to look at us when you tell the joke,
Okay.
and then whoever laughs first loses.
Okay.
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 All right.
What happens if you laugh telling your own joke?
You lose.
That's when I'll.
You lose. Now this is based on those guys on TikTok.
I love them.
The two
And that's
guys
where
on
I
the
got them.
The two guys on the dock.
That's where I got this one joke
All
from.
right. I
Wait,
hope
that's
it's
where
a
I got
good
all
one.
my jokes from.
So we probably all have the same jokes.
Yep.
That would be funny. All right. Go ahead with your joke off.
No, I only have one, so you guys go.
No. You got to. You
No,
hyped it
I
up.
want to go first because I want to make sure no one else says it.
Go ahead.
So, My mom asked me why I want to be cremated.
Why?
I told her it's the only time I'll have a smoking hot bod.
You laughed.
Got the laugh track. Well, I
You're not
lose.
supposed to laugh.
All right, I forgot. I got caught up. I forgot.
All right.
All right, Jen. Tell us your joke.
Did you hear?
We're not cut out for this.
I can't even look at her.
Okay. Starts now. I win. I win. I don't even need to say it.
All right, come
So-
on.
Did you hear the new German bra?
No.
Keep them from flopping. And I can leave now because that's the only one I got. It was good.
That was good.
Wait, how come every week you say something in a different language?
She's multilingual.
Well, I can say that. I am German.
Okay.
Could you translate that into Mandarin for us?
No.
No more of that.
That's a good idea.
All right,
We'll use
Tracy.
Google Translate. Okay. All right. So first of all, when does a dad joke? No, wait.
I was worried about me delivering the punchline. You can't even deliver the question.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When?
When it's apparent.
Ha ha ha.
All right, go
Hey,
down.
hey, Tracy, you want me to give you one?
Yeah.
What?
I say, want me to give you one?
Oh, sure, Rube. Go ahead. Give us
Okay.
the joke.
And if anybody's a blonde, don't take offense to it.
You heard me say I caught my shirt in my phone case before I came in, right?
Okay, here it is. There's these two blondes going to Disney World, and they're driving down 95, right? They're all excited and everything. So as they're driving down 95, they see the Disney World exit. So they get off the exit, they go down, they're at a traffic light. Up on the signage above them said Disney World left. So they looked at each other and cried and turned around and went back home.
We're not supposed to laugh, right?
Oh.
You're not supposed to laugh. We lose. You're out.
What?
She's so
Oh,
mad.
No, I'm not. I win.
You win?
I didn't win fantasy football, but I won the joke off. I can't say it.
And the winner buys drinks, so that's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
All right, go ahead, Allie.
All right, you ready?
Hit us with another one.
So I dated this Swiss guy once. I broke up with him after he took me to his hometown. There were just way too many red flags.
Ha. I want to laugh.
I think you got to talk closer to your mic. I don't think anybody else can hear you.
Did you not hear me?
Oh, I heard you. I'm not supposed to laugh.
Oh.
Yeah, you can say it again. Ali, we didn't
All right.
hear you.
They didn't hear me?
Nope.
Oh, boo. Okay.
Boo.
So I dated a Swiss guy once. I broke up with him after he took me to his hometown. There were just way too many red flags.
Okay.
It really makes you feel bad when no one laughs at
know
your
it does.
joke.
And I'm not even laughing at your
I feel
joke.
bad for not, but I'm.
I'm not even laughing at your joke. I'm laughing at my joke
That's
that I
coming.
didn't even tell yet.
I don't know. Is that supposed to make me feel better or worse?
Okay, I can't even contain myself for this one.
Hey, I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is an old joke that you said in high school. Your mama's so old. When God said let there be light, she flipped the switch.
I'm laughing at it wasn't even that funny.
Go ahead with
It's
yours.
like trying not to laugh is funny.
All right,
Makes
do
me laugh.
yours.
Okay, what are Michael Jackson's pronouns?
What?
Hee hee. Come on, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Look at how much she got for trying not to laugh.
Oh gosh, that was a good one.
Hit me with another.
Whew. My face hurts from trying not.
Yes. All right, I don't even know if I can say this one without laughing. The urge to sing "A Lion Sleeps Tonight" is just a whim away. A whim away, a whim away.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Wait a minute. Is that the lyric, "A Whim Away"?
I mean, it sounds close enough. I think it's like more like a.
A woomba wop, a woomba wop.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. That was the actual. I always thought it was like Wimba Wacka.
No, but it's not like
Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole.
the urge to sing "A Lion Sleeps Tonight" is just a whim away, a whim away.
What do you call a person?
She's like, I'm not even entertaining.
What do you call a person with no body and no nose?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Oh,
Nobody knows.
woof.
Okay, good.
Ba-dum-boom.
Oh goodness, gotta whip out one of the good ones. my I can't even.
Must be a good one.
All right, my boss asked me to make a business presentation and said I should start off with a joke. So I put my pay stub as the first slide. All right, JC, go ahead.
Oh, all right. These are getting. They're getting this. This one is my favorite one. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
Oh, I know.
Why?
I know, because Ken came in the box. A different box. I told you this is why I can't tell jokes. I always mess up the punchline. Ken came in a different box.
Oh,
I love that one. I thought it was so funny.
that is a good one. I like that one.
I did know
So-
that one.
How do you put a baby astronaut to sleep?
Don't know.
You rock it.
Oh, I get it. I get it. All right. What mouse has two legs?
What, mouse?
Yes. Do you know?
Mickey.
Okay. What duck has two legs?
Donald.
All ducks have two legs.
Oh.
I heard a little snicker over here. Misdirection.
That was a trick question.
All right, go ahead. Hit me with your best shot.
I'm running out, just so you know. Ooh, I was reading my neighbor's lips yesterday. If I read correctly, they were arguing about a crazy lady next door.
How do fish get high?
How?
Seaweed.
Oh.
All right.
That one's hard not to. That one's hard to mess up the punchline.
What do you call a dog in a submarine? A subwoofer.
Ooh, that's funny.
So funny.
Do you know what kind of exercises lazy people do?
No.
Diddly squats. I got them both, just so everyone knows I got them both.
Apparently I'm easy to make laugh. All right. What do you call an ant who has been shunned by his community? A socially dissed ant. She goes,
My dog used to chase people on a bike. You know what I did to stop him? Took his bike away from him.
All right,
Dang it.
this is my last one. What do you call an IT teacher who touches his students?
What?
A PDF file? Okay, that was my last one. Now,
I'm so glad we're not
Now I'm
famous
canceled.
enough to get canceled.
now I'm canceled.
All right, I got one more. Ready?
Okay, we're
This one's
ready.
for you, Trace. Tequila may not fix your life, but it's worth a shot
Sure is.
every time.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
All right, well, that was fun. I think we
Lost miserably.
do that again.
I think next time we need to do it more like where we have something to sip if we like, because when no one's laughing, we're just going to stare at each other. It's going to make us laugh even more.
I would spit it out all over everything. I wouldn't. I don't have a shot. I'm the worst.
So, but it's funny, Jen, because I was talking to Tracy about this game, and I was like, we were talking about the game, and she's like, well, maybe we should do like a drunken episode one day. And I said, what about like drunk history,
Oh, yes.
but WTF style?
Okay.
Have you seen that show?
Yeah.
I've
She's never seen it.
I think I've seen one episode of it, but there was another show where they would get drunk and travel to all these exotic locations around the world. And
Well, we can't do that.
Yeah.
can't we?
We don't have enough sponsors for that yet.
True. Good point. True story.
If anybody wants to send us anywhere.
Right. But I think, what if we did a drunken history WTF style?
we could do that. What are you going to talk about?
So I really love the idea of like the history of football. So drunkenly I could be like, what did these grown men just want to touch each other's balls?
Give us your punchline now. Like, I want to hear it.
Oh, it'll be way funnier next
Okay,
time
good.
when
When she has a couple
couple
cocktails.
drinks, yeah.
A couple of cocktails.
Or I have some really good things about like doing the history of Halloween.
You already have your pre-October shirt on.
Only ghoul vibes.
Yeah. Are
What about
you
you?
like in full fall mode now, or are you still hanging on to summer?
I'm hanging on to summer.
There's 9 days left of summer.
No, that's
No.
just when
I'm not
summer
giving
1 ends and summer 2 begins.
Yeah, were you here for our like new season
No, it was
timeline?
just us. It was just me and you that day.
Oh, we covered this whole thing, this whole subject, how the seasons are.
Summer 2
Kinda
goes until like
changing.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that. I'm just saying, I say there's however many days left of summer, and Ryan calls it pre-October.
Pre-October. Spooky
Oh,
little Ryan.
So, Allie and my favorite podcast, Morbid, did you, yesterday's, 2 days maybe?
what do you mean? This isn't your favorite podcast?
Well, true crime podcast.
Thank you for clarifying
Um,
that.
The one host was going this weekend to the Conjuring House.
No, we have to go.
Wait, you saw Matt Rife do it, right?
Yes. All right. Can we start at like the Rose Hill Mansion in Bordentown? Can we do that?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's do an excursion there.
Okay.
Oh, and I told you my mom has equipment.
Yes. Did you hear that?
My mom and stepdad used to do paranormal investigations. Which is like they loved it. It was so much fun. I went on a couple with them, but like they have all of like the
EMFs and
yeah, the
Yeah.
EMFs and like all of the equipment to like
I'm in.
see.
that was one of the things with the Conjuring House. Like we could go, we could book the trip and everything,
to
but
bring
you
your own
have to
equipment.
bring your own equipment. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and
You also have to sign a lot of waivers
Yes,
too.
I
That
heard
things can
that.
happen to you and they are not responsible. That's
I'll
what
sign
she-
a waiver.
That's what Elena was saying.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, my mom did say she would lend us her equipment if we wanted.
Thanks,
to use
Brenda. I think
Thanks,
we
Mom.
should. I mean, that would be fun. Let's start with that and see.
Baby
see
steps.
see how we fare at the
Before we
Rose
like
Hill.
get in a
Yeah.
car and travel.
Before we need a sign waiver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we, need
Before
to
we sign
keep our
anything.
lives in our hands and sign waivers.
Hey, I was just wondering, when you had to sign those waivers, so you seen Poltergeist, right? Back in the 1980s, and be like, Marianne's in the television. So what happens if you get sucked into a television? Are you responsible for that?
I mean,
Yeah. I don't know who's responsible.
are you putting
for
me in
that.
what is it, Pleasantville?
Caroline.
Carol Ann.
Oh man, that was a scary movie. Where the
I love
clown-
that
the
movie.
clown that like
Yeah, oh my God.
peeks out
Oh.
from under the bed.
Silent Hill was scary.
Yeah, I love a good scary movie.
Me too.
I don't want to let go of summer, but
No.
I'm down for a good scary movie anytime. It doesn't have to be like fall or Halloweenish.
No. Mm-mm. I mean, Friday the 13th took place at a summer camp.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
What's your favorite scary movie.
I like the Conjuring series. Like
It is good.
They are terrifying.
I like all of them.
I love, so me and my best friend Kate, we love the B-rated scary movies.
Like what? Is
Like-
it like a
Like, literally not A-list movies, but like the B-rated or C-rated
What
ones.
Blair Witch was
Yeah.
originally.
So there was also that
scary.
one, and it still terrifies me to think about to this day. What's her name is in it? Oh, I have to think about it for a second.
What's yours?
Yeah, what's yours?
I think The Exorcist.
Oh.
Scares me until this day. Then there's what's the other one? The house, and they just have the video camera footage of clips all over the house.
Paranormal Activity?
Oh, thank
Oh,
you. Yes,
God.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, one of the hardest ones that I think is to watch, and I think it's one of the best ones, is Sinister with Ethan
Oh, yes.
Hawke. Is it Ethan Hawke? No.
No, it's the other one that looks like Patrick.
No, it's Ethan. It's Uma Thurman's ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
Is that
so
Ethan
I
Hawke?
think that's Ethan Hawke. Oh, maybe I'm
Sinister.
thinking of the Conjuring is the other
yeah.
guy. Right?
No. Sinister. It's a really good scary movie, but it's really sick and twisted. Like,
Yes.
did you figure out the one that you were trying to think of?
No, I'm trying. Oh, Hereditary.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Who's in it?
Hold on a second. I'm getting there. It's her. I always forget her name. Like, I can see her face, and I can always forget her name.
Right. Yeah, Are you looking up Sinister?
Yes.
Tony
Ethan Hawke.
Collette. I can never remember
Oh,
her name.
she's good at scare. Well, she was in
Yeah.
Sixth Sense.
So Tony Collette is in it, and some younger actors and actresses. But there's this one scene, like, I don't want to spoil it, but there's this one scene where, like, the one girl's hanging her head out the window, and just like a telephone pole, just like
Oh.
Shh.
Ew.
It like haunts me to this day.
Does it?
Terrifying, yeah. I mean, there's more to the movie than just that, but like that was awful.
We're just gonna stare at you.
What's Sinister about?
Ethan Hawke's a writer. He had this great true crime book
It's
come
always
out,
a writer. It's always a writer in these stories.
It
He-
is.
and now he's like got writer's block. He looks up this other true crime, and he moves his family, his wife and his daughter or son.
Oh,
I can't-
that's right. It's this,
into a house
this
where-
scary guy, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is the sinister.
Well,
scary
he goes up in the attic and he finds all these 8mm tapes and he starts watching
Yes.
them, but they're like labeled family barbecue and pool day, and that's what they are,
guy. But then,
but in a very
something-
sick way. Like,
Oh.
There's something sinister.
yeah,
about
there's
it.
something very sinister, and you don't know if it's a person or an evil thing in the house doing it. It's messed up. But what
Yeah.
happens to the people that live there is very messed up.
It's like a thriller, like a psychological thriller.
That
Thriller.
and just sick. It's
Yeah.
Love it.
I love a good scary movie.
You know
I
what's
really
good too?
do.
Saw.
I've never seen Saw. I don't know if I
really?
can handle it.
No, it's
I
pretty
remember
good.
when it first came out. Those like.
You know what
movies.
other one I don't watch because it's a little too rides the line of like, oh, that could kind of happen.
That could kind of happen.
The Purge.
Oh yes.
That freaks me out.
I've never seen that.
no,
there's a
it
couple of
totally
them.
terrifies
Yeah, there's a
me.
lot of them. And Haley loves them, and I will not be in the room when she's watching them because I'm
Because
like,
you can
it's,
see that this
yeah,
is like the world we're almost headed towards.
Yeah. it could happen.
It's funny. I forget what it was for, but we heard that alarm sound.
Oh yeah,
I think we were
Oh,
at
the purge alarm.
we were at the boat marina, and I guess the firehouse nearby. That's their sound. And Cole heard it, and he was like, "Oh my God, what is that?"
it's the Purge.
Yeah, is that the Purge? And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Is that the Purge?" And I had to laugh. Like,
Oh,
he
you know
was
what?
scared. He never saw the movie, but like he's
He
heard about
knew,
it,
Yeah.
and he really questioned like if that was the Purge.
So
Wow.
when I was a kid, probably Cole's age ish, Chucky has still terrified
Still-
me to this day.
Chucky, yeah.
I do not like dolls.
Okay.
specifically because of Chucky. And my older brother, so he knew this. He thought it was hysterical. He let me watch Chucky. Scarred for life. So one day, you know, we were taking like stuff out of my attic. My mom found her 1960
Chucky
Patty
doll.
Play Pal, the tall one.
Oh,
that's like
no.
4 feet tall, Patty Play Pal. And my older brother, who's 9 years older than I am, 10 years older than me, decided it would be hysterical to put Patty Play Pal in my bedroom with a butter knife in her hand.
Butter knife.
And it scared the crap out of me. My mom's like, what part of a butter knife would scare you? I was like, it wasn't the knife.
The
it
doll.
Was the doll.
It would have been even.
I watched Carrie when I was really little.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my brother was supposed to be babysitting me, but he fell asleep.
Let you watch it.
And I
yeah.
watched Carrie. And I remember like waking him up like, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake up.
But there's something like, as much as those scare you, like, I've watched every single Chucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it's...
Well, that, yes. But, like, the more real life ones, I'm like, oh.
You know what scares me? So it's happened a couple of times this week. I will remember that I'm home in the house alone. Like everybody's out of the house now. And like I'll hear noises.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I'm like, nobody's here. What the
It's
hell
so
is that?
funny you say that because I am so used to having noises in my house that when I'm home alone, I don't realize, like, I should be a little bit more aware of that noise or,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't pay any attention to them because my house usually has so many people in it.
Yes. So I'm hearing all kinds of noises. And then I realize I'm the only one there. What
So
the
what
hell's-
are those
what's
noises?
going on?
It's
the
the-
ghost.
The shadow.
Yeah, it's the shadow. No, I don't know. Like it was the dishwasher the other day. Quincy
Ice
one
machine.
day. But I mean, I hear all kinds of noises.
That happens to me, too. Sometimes I'll hear people I'll hear something upstairs, and I'm like, wait a second. My bedroom's upstairs, but I'm not sleeping upstairs, so who's upstairs? Half the time it's a cat will jump around, like jump off the bed or like run around
Yeah.
upstairs. Scares the crap out of me every time.
Do you want to do Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, go
Sure,
for
we
it.
haven't done one in a while.
Should we do two?
Let's
Should we do two?
hit us with the
Dealer's
first one.
choice.
Okay. I keep saying I'm going to do one that's not actually happened to me, but
But you don't need to tell everyone.
I have
it's-
so much material. Like it's just the weird stuff always happens to me. So when you're in an elevator and you're getting off the elevator, the doors open. I have noticed more and more it keeps happening that people just rush into the elevator without
Oh,
letting you
they're
off
assholes.
the
Oh, yeah.
elevator.
Yes, definitely.
And it's happening more often. It's bizarre to me. Why don't these people know that you're the asshole? You have to let the people off first.
Yes, agreed. They're the asshole
Like,
for
how is
sure.
this a thing? How is this happening?
They're just oblivious to everybody else.
They really are. When we were in Atlantic City, do you remember the elevators? Like,
Yes.
people were ridiculous.
Bum rushing it for no reason.
Absolutely ridiculous. And then last week I was like at a doctor's appointment. I'm the only one in the elevator. The door's open, and this younger guy, he's like in his 20s, I guess, just jumps in, and then his older dad behind him gets in. Like, I was annoyed with the young man, but even more so with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the older
So
gentleman.
did you have to be
he
like,
should have known.
excuse me, I'm trying to get out?
No, I was shocked. I think that actually just happened. Like I couldn't.
Right.
I didn't say anything. I walked out. I was so burnt out, but it made me so mad the whole rest of the day. I couldn't stop
Yeah.
thinking about it. For days. I'm gonna say
I get it. Yeah.
it just really grinds my gears. So I'm not the
favorite saying.
asshole. So they're the asshole. We're all in agreement.
For sure, 100%.
Are we in agreement or is it agreement?
Agreement, I think.
I literally don't know.
Have you heard that though? I keep hearing
Agreeance?
now. Agreement.
I've never heard agreeance before.
I
ever.
never did either, but I've heard it a few times lately, and I'm thinking,
Is
is
it
this
a new
word?
Yeah, but
it's
who's
a new
saying it?
word in the that will be inducted into the
It
Webster
might
Dictionary
be.
one day?
I need to know
Is
if
it like
you.
a young person saying it?
I don't know. I think it's like from a couple different people I've heard. Like,
Really?
Is it a legal term?
Interesting.
Maybe.
If anybody knows, is agreement? Let me just
Comment.
look it up. Agreeance.
What is your other one?
Okay, the other one, agreeance. It's a noun. Accountable. The sharing of a view or opinion.
Okay,
Agreement.
it could be agreeance or
So it is.
agreement.
It's just fancy. Agreement.
But now we need to know, when do you use one over the other?
I don't know.
Is there like a who and whom type rule? Or is it tomato and tomato?
Probably.
That's a great question.
Tomato and tomato. Speaking of tomato and tomatoes,
Oh,
do you know I have 32 tomatoes in my garden?
I am jealous.
I'll give you some.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to have to can the rest of them.
Oh.
I'm turning into a real homesteader, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
You are so off the grid.
You can almost survive on your 32
with
tomatoes.
my flip phone and 32 tomatoes, 2 strawberries.
And your iPad for TikTok.
And no, my iPad doesn't even work anymore. Like, it's obsolete. I can't update it. It does nothing.
That's so annoying when that happens.
That's why
I hate it.
That's
Apple
why
does
I
it.
boycotted Apple. That's why I will not get an iPhone.
I understand that.
I'm over it.
Why? How old is your phone?
My phone? It's like 6 months old.
And why did you get a new phone?
I never had an Apple phone
I know, but why did you need to get a new phone?
because I dropped it in the pool.
I thought you
No,
said
I'm
it
just
was
kidding.
wonderful.
I was like, wait a second. You just said
So
it. It's the
confused.
worst.
No, it was starting to slow down. Like, I could tell it was like not
How
acting
old was
right.
that phone?
A good 4 years old.
Okay. Well, I went from the 8 to the 13.
Yeah, I hate to get a new phone.
Yeah, I think I went from the 7 to the 12.
And the reason why I had to get a new phone it wasn't because I couldn't update or anything. It updated and it kind of melted the inside of it. Like it didn't want to do
Yeah.
anything after the last update.
I lost a phone. It just died, like the black screen one day. And that's the worst when you're not anticipating that. You just
Right.
lose everything.
Oh, yeah.
So my other phone was acting up a little bit, and I was like, it's time. Let me do it now before I lose everything that I have on there and can't recover anything. So,
Yeah, that's the worst.
But they really stepped up their game as far as migrating all of your everything. Like even the apps, like you just connect it.
Oh,
We don't even have to connect ours.
No, well, I don't have to connect it.
No,
You
you
just, put it
just
on
make
top
sure
of
it updated into the cloud.
Yeah, you just have to log into
You know
your
what?
cloud.
We've talked about this before. I don't trust
She
that
goes,
damn
Oh,
cloud.
you just have to put the old one on top of the new one. We're like, oh, we just turn the phone on and it's ours.
And pick the language you want.
That's all you got going for you.
That's it.
Shenzhen's in Mandarin.
And I can't understand a word it says.
How's that Rosetta Stone going?
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe it's 8:30.
I will never do an iPhone.
I
though,
go
ever.
with Babbel, not Rosetta Stone.
Babble.
Should we do flavor of the week? Ruben, you
Yes.
want to surprise us with a flavor of the week?
Uh-oh, I need
All
to
right.
swim
So
my
while
gut
he's
out.
getting the flavor of the week, I'll tell you the other Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yes.
So we were recently walking down the street in the lovely town of Princeton on a beautiful day, and I kept like walking next to each other, and then somebody else was coming the other direction. What is the etiquette here? What's the etiquette?
I just had the same exact thing happen to me in Veterans Park.
and I was so
You were
mad.
so angry. Yeah.
I was steamed.
I think
Little-
both parties need to single file it. Like,
Yes.
to show respect for the other person.
Thank
or
you.
if somebody moves over before the other one, at least say thank you.
Yeah, a nod, something, like the
Acknowledge that the person just went out of their way for you.
yeah. I got
Just
nothing.
happened to me.
And by the way,
What is it?
it happened twice, and they
on.
were all men. Like
Yes.
No, mine was 2 women.
no, these were 2 men. Didn't even
I know, you were
look.
heated.
And then again, like a younger guy, same thing. Like I'm getting out of their way. What happened to chivalry? What happened to manners? Self-awareness?
Chivalry
Well,
is
you know what?
dead.
You know what, Trace?
What?
Sometimes, right, when you hold door for some people,
Yeah.
you don't even get a thank you.
Oh, I say you're welcome, even
Yeah,
if they don't
I-
say thank
I
you.
do. What I'll do is when I hold door for them, I go, "You're welcome."
Yeah, I'm not getting out of the. I am not
Right.
giving way anymore to these rude ass people
Is that-
walking down the street.
Yeah.
I'm not going to budge.
No, you shouldn't. You know,
That's not chips.
Oh no, it's not chips. This is from the Crazy Wacky box.
What is it?
Wacky Wally.
Wacky Wally.
No.
Wacky Wally.
Willy Wacky snacks.
Willy Wacky Wally.
All right, let's see. Come on.
Okay.
What do we got?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We have is Choco Ball.
Choco balls.
Choco
okay.
balls.
What language is it in?
English.
Oh.
But it's from the Wiki Wally.
Are like
But
in, I
the
don't
back
know.
of it is in, I think that's Korean, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's Baskin Robbins
knows.
Choco balls.
Choco balls.
Is it like
I
a
know
malt
Japanese.
balls?
Let Jen read it.
I don't like malt balls.
I don't either, but you're gonna eat them. Yeah.
I love how she put her glasses on, like she was actually gonna know.
I thought she was going to read it.
Translate it. Just make something
Wait,
up.
I
Come on.
love that was the
So, we'll
A
show.
delicious chocolate
It
covered
is.
snack from Baskin Robbins.
That was my joke. That was my dad joke.
That was a good one.
Choco balls. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, Baskin Robbins Choco Balls. We don't know what
Okay,
the country
Baskin
of
and
origin
Robbins.
is. Willy Wacky, get it together.
Okay. Here we go.
Ruben, you're right in the back of the camera. Every week.
I put it
Every
there.
week they see your butt.
Every week.
You would think I would know
think
that.
he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like he likes it.
It's like, do you like my bag?
Oh my
Start strutting. All right, and I told you everything melted in the delivery.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It was delivered on the hottest day of the year, and even though I had the ice packet,
These are
the ice packet melted. I
these
paid
are
extra
not
for the ice
chocolate balls. These are chocolate chunks.
chocolate balls. We're not sure what they are at this point,
Just
but we're here for it. Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you.
Rubenstein. Oh boy, that looks really appetizing.
It literally looks like a turd.
Do you really want to know what I'm picturing?
That's literally a turd.
Hold it up for the camera. That
I'm
is-
picturing my dog's glands that
Nope. Why are they like that?
Let's hope they taste better than they look.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
This is the first time I've ever seen
Chocolate
a
balls.
bag take a little turd.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There you go. Got it. There he goes.
Oh, it's all melty.
Ready?
Oh, it's all melting.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's do this.
It's like not malted milk.
It's almost pretzely.
It's like a pretzel.
It is a pretzel.
Wow.
I gotta get you a shirt.
I don't like that.
I like it. I don't
What
know.
flavor is the outside supposed to be?
Caramel?
Okay,
Or
people,
butter-
this is what it looks like.
He's just a guest at
It
our
looks
table.
like chickpeas.
Yeah. You're right.
You know, it's like one of those little people. You know,
I detect a little like mint flavor. Is there like a mint flavor?
Whatever it is, not a fan. Can I see the wrapper?
Do you think you're going? Would you like my glasses?
No. Maybe actually.
It is no flavor. The outside has no flavor. It's,
It's
just
just sweet.
sweet. It's like waxy sweet.
I definitely can't read it. I thought there was gonna be something in English.
I'm not sure if that's Korean.
This
Or
is
Japanese.
this is why it's not
It
in the
says
American market.
In Jolimi. Is that a flavor? It's an Injolmi choco ball.
Oh, what?
And in Jolimi.
Google it.
Is it?
Google.
Spell it.
INJEOLMI. Injolomi.
No, it comes up
Injolmi.
flavor.
That's a flavor?
Oh, it's a roasted soybean powder, which you can find at Korean markets.
Like a miso?
There it is. So it's written in
Almost
Korean.
a peanut buttery
Buttery
flavor,
flavor.
with a hint of natural sweetness. So
There's nothing natural about that.
it must be Korean.
Yep. Must be Korean.
Yeah, like
That's what I thought.
I don't know.
My
Did it
tongue
really
is like
taste like peanut butter.
dry from it.
Yeah, it does have a dryness to it.
I'm getting a lot of Angel.
Okay.
All right, I give it a 1.
1.
Definitely a 1.
1.
Same here. I give it a 1.
The Angel and me did nothing for it.
So,
I would rather have a roasted chickpea.
sorry, Baskin and Robbins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love.
But
I mean,
you're-
they're
I love
tender to me.
chickpeas.
Yeah,
Which
me
I
too.
believe is Korean made.
Oh God, that's awful.
Your chock full of balls. Or chocolate bowl.
It's anal.
Sorry.
All right,
Bland.
well,
It's what?
Well, we'll try it next time.
we'll try next week.
Bland.
Grab another one. Tell us what we're gonna try next week.
You want to know already?
Yeah. Why wait?
While
Okay.
we cleanse our palate with our drinks.
You know what I'm gonna get next? Hold on.
A margarita?
1 margarita.
We're going out for shots after this.
Oh
after that.
All right. There's a company that makes freeze-dried candies. So we're
Ooh.
gonna try all the freeze-dried candies, like
I like the Skittles.
Laffy Taffy.
We're gonna try this
Skittles,
here.
Gummy bears.
That's another thing from Baskin and Robbins. But everything is
That
in
looks like-
Korean.
What?
Are they gummies?
They look like gummies. Yeah, they appear to
They
be
might be gummies.
All
maybe
right.
like fruit snacks.
We're going to try it next week.
All right.
Snacky-ish. All right, well, you heard it here
Yep.
first.
Here we
Baskin
go.
Robbins fruit snacky things next
Snacky
week.
snack
We'll let you know
things.
how
Don't
they
eat
are.
their choco balls.
Yeah, for the Korean choco balls.
Choco
not-
balls for
That
you.
wasn't it.
A collective 1 out of 10.
I can't get the.
the Jamoli. Oh, what is
The
it?
soybean paste flavor.
It tastes like I feel I have wax in my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go get margaritas to wash down these awful snacks, and we'll see you next week.
Bye,
Peace out.
guys.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye.
Bye.
All right, margarita time.
Wait, I love.